fall series. We're continuing our fall series on being a part of Christ Church. And our focus today is what it means to be a bridge. That is, what it means to be a bridge within our church family and in our relationship with God and others. Well, those two things are pretty familiar for many of you, which you have on the screen. The Ambassador Bridge and in the tunnel. We live in a bridge or tunnel community, meaning that we're connected to the world on the other side of the water by structures which just 90 years ago did not exist. Think about it. The Ambassador Bridge opened in 1925 and the tunnel opened in 1930. These structures serve the same purpose, linking people over or under the Detroit River and enabling people to cross to work or extend their travels beyond the border cities. Now, when you think about it, it's an amazing experience to be able to do that. What does it cost? $6.25 and $5 to go and be on the other side. Yes, people complain about the wait times. Drive down here on church at 8 o'clock or 2:30 to 5 o'clock in the evening. Trucks everywhere. Go near the tunnel around the same times. It's busy. It is these two places, the bridge and the tunnel, are the most busy international crossings in North America. They're so important to the economy of both countries. As we know, there's much money being spent in improving them, and of course, looking forward to a new bridge being built altogether. But those are structures, actual structures, things that we can travel on and through and under and get us from point A to point B. But there are other bridges which are important as well. We have trains to cross over the land, water, roads. And in some areas, like this place, we have a place that has bridges over bridges over bridges. And you've seen that in some places in some highway constructions as well, where routes crisscross each other, enabling drivers to go different directions. And yet there are still other bridges that exist, but are not easily seen. This week we've experienced such a change. How many remember how warm it was here last Sunday and Monday? And you know what? We have the heat on in here. What a change! Wow! But it is October. Record-setting temperature Monday, and here we are, just 10 degrees overnight, just a few days later. There was a lot of excitement about that hot humid day, because it was going to break a record. But there's not so much excitement about the cool temperatures. People lamented. In some cases, news people talked to different individuals and said, well, I guess autumn's really here now. Well, it is October. Cold, wet days. What can we do but complain, be wet, and put on more clothes and boots and coats? Well, look at today already. We've had how many showers go by and get us wet, and then the sun comes out, and people come in the sunshine. All these different things. When the sun does come out, it's not always filled with joy. It depends on who you're talking to. When the reality comes that seasons have changed, that's what happens. There is a change. Lament to joy. Lament with hope. The reading from Lamentations 3 is a part of the reflection that Jeremiah the prophet recorded as he and many people were exiled from their homes. Writing with one voice, that is, he took the voices of all the people he heard and he put it down in his expression, his voice, and expressed their lament or their grief about all the different issues they were experiencing as they were exiled away from their home. They shared hopelessness, a situation they now have of what's going to happen to me next. And they cried out what they collectively felt and thought about life, God, and their future. Why bother? How many of us have ever felt like that? Why? Lament. We don't talk about lament because the church is filled with the joy of Jesus Christ in our presence. But we also know, too, that there is hope. That's why we come together as a church. Thinking about our world today, we hear people lamenting over potential plant closures, and with this, the losses of jobs, income, and stability. We hear people lament because of the need for affordable housing, when any housing is needed by thousands living in the streets. We hear people lament because health services are not swift and quick, yet people have surgeries, are well cared for in health centers when needed. Medical tests are completed in somewhat reasonable times. People complain a lot. But what they are really doing is lamenting for the fact that they have lost control over their own life. They're searching for something or someone to bridge the gap. To bridge the gap so that their lives are made new and there is hope. Jeremiah states, "My soul continuously thinks of this and is bowed down within me." When we think of people who are physically bowed down in pain, in sorrow, in grief, and loss, because of the need to let feelings and expressions out. Jeremiah speaks of the lowest points in many people's lives, and yet there is something down deep that is remembered. Faith. Faith. It is at this low point that he now builds up on that right foundation of faith. He continues and he remembers again what else he has. I have hope. What is the bridge that Jeremiah remembers or calls us to mind? I have hope. He remembered that as beat down and defeated the people of Jerusalem and Judah were, but they were not completely consumed. They were still alive. There was a small remnant of Jewish people gathered together, still worshiping in exile of the God who cared for them. And so he says, keep having hope. Lament, let it out, have hope, have faith, because God is with you. And great is God's faithfulness. These compassions are new every morning. Each dawning day, we have an opportunity to receive hope in a fresh and new way, with mercies and compassion from God. As people, we need this hope. We need mercy and compassion, and God has promised to send them without fail. No matter how bad the past day was, we can look to the new morning with faith and hope. This is the bridge that we are called to express and live out. To be the bridge that moves people from grief and lament, from suffering and loss, to look down within themselves to find faith and hope, and eventually joy. Yes, things will be different when we get to that statement, that understanding of joy. Because it's not going to be the same before, as it was before, but there will be a new joy in your heart. These mercies are always new because God gives them. Every morning ends the night. Every morning brings a new day. Every morning brings new provision for the day. Every morning brings new forgiveness for sins. Every morning brings new strength for those temptations and duties and trials and challenges that you will face every day. And every morning brings hope because God is faithful and meets us where we are. There's no place you can go that God is not. No matter where you are, God is there. Many people try and hide from God because of what is needed to repent and lament and go on. But God knows where you are. And the bridge between lament and joy is faith. The disciples had faith, and they witnessed Jesus' miracles. And yet after Jesus taught them about the need to forgive many times over, they boldly asked Jesus, increase our faith. somebody else. And Jesus said, he says, well, you have more faith. You just got to use it. Build it up. Strengthen it. Be like that small seed of mustard. And let it grow within you. Jesus said that small mustard seed showed them that if they truly believed in him and had faith, it can grow into a larger tree to uproot itself and carry on to move again and build something bigger. But Jesus knew different. They weren't that faithful. Yet, God knew they were faithful. They knew the disciples were wondering who this Jesus was still. He was teaching them. He was talking about them. They had not yet experienced his death and resurrection like we know and understand through faith. But how do we move from lament to joy? We walk the bridge of faith and leave the past behind, knowing that what lies ahead is new and exciting every morning. A new beginning. New choices and challenges and changes. Every morning is a new day to feel that joy that gives us hope because of Jesus Christ. Jesus knew what lamenting involved. He told the disciples to share the bread and the cup as a holy meal. And then hours later, he prayed to God to take that cup away from him out of fear of lamenting and even out of wondering how it would all turn out. Take this cup from me. But he didn't give up. He died on the cross. And with his resurrection, there is joy in the morning. Every morning there is new hope because Jesus is the bridge that will turn your crying to joy if you have faith and are willing to let it grow. But that's not all we're talking about on an individual basis. We're also called to be a bridge as well, so that we tell others how we can fill the gap between lament and joy. Telling the story of Jesus' death and resurrection. Telling others about why we remember what he asks us to do. How we do this. Eating the bread, drinking from the cup. Just like our brothers and sisters around the world are doing today on this Worldwide Communion Sunday. Continuing to tell the story so that we can have hope. Hope when we're grieving and lamenting and crying and complaining. But still hope because we have faith in God. And God's faithfulness will always be with us. And our faith will grow stronger if we further put our trust in him. As disciples of Jesus, we need to believe and have faith that the bridge we have and can share is Christ himself. Are we willing to be a bridge and turn lament into joy? When we look to the cup of new life, the covenant that we enter into as we share in Holy Communion, we see the cross before us. We remember what he did. And we eat and we drink and give thanks that we are faithful followers of Jesus Christ and that God's faithfulness will help us no matter what we do, where we go, and what we see every morning. Let us pray. God, as we seek Jesus who moves us from lament to joy, we pray that we too may walk with him as our bridge of faith. Enable us to find our joy in you. Enable us to also be a bridge for others who are seeking joy in their hearts as they journey in this life, searching for you. Help us, O God, as we too move from lament to joy as forgiven, loved, and free through Jesus Christ, our Savior.